Hello, Green Juice Man here. Day 24 of my 28-day water fast. Um, yeah, lot to think about today. My mood is really not particularly nice. There's a lot going on inside at the moment. There's a lot of anger coming out, and I'm sure I'm an absolute nightmare to be around. Um, it's water fasting to me actually isn't about um, abstaining from food and everything else. It's actually what happens to you when you do abstain from food. What happens to your emotions, all your connections with food that you've had. And my connections, as with everybody, I suppose, are immense, and it's playing total havoc with every aspect of my life at the moment. How I see things and how it's just so painful. It's unbelievable, and the pain all relates to just it's the relationship with food. It's so complex. It's how we use food. We use food for we use it for every single thing that we ever do. And celebration, like friendships, all this sort of stuff, and it's used in such inappropriate ways. It's unbelievable, and yeah. So this is hard, and if you come from an eating disorder background such as I do, and a really crap sort of childhood basic, where you've been self-abusing and all the rest of it, it is amazing how hard it is. And food thoughts don't leave my mind now. Sort of all the time I'm awake. It's really, really difficult. It's also quite interesting, the relationship between, addictions and things that you took for granted before. And suddenly I just realised how close the addiction is of food and alcohol, because they are. I don't believe there's any difference between food and alcohol. They're the same thing. Whenever I've stopped drinking in the past, I've always turned to food immediately. Then my food addiction really comes up, but of course they are the same. I mean, food's just alcohol's just carbohydrate, and it has more of a sort of whacking effect in your head, but it's just another carb. So, when you stop drinking, you generally turn to eating chocolate or something. So, yeah. So anyway, that's difficult. Had a busy sort of day today. As I can't cycle, I went out on my motorcycle today. Went for a spin round. Tomorrow I'm planning to go on a ride with my riding club I do, which I might be able to do, I might not. I don't know. We'll see how we feel tomorrow. Going into a bit of nice weather after we've had absolutely awful weather. It's been like non-stop raining for about all the time I've been doing the water fast, I think. No, not all the time, and now it's coming to a bit of better weather, so try and get out there and enjoy it, as soon as the good weather comes. That was the thing today, though. I was out on the motorcycle, I saw loads of cyclists, and I thought, I don't really enjoy this so much. This is not, you've just got power in your right hand, as it were, and you're seeing people out on the bikes, and they're the ones having a nice time. I'm not really having a nice time, it's just riding around in traffic. Cycling is just a challenge, and it's great. I love cycling. So, ask the question, why have I even got bikes anymore? Do I want them anymore? Don't know. That's motorcycles. Don't know. I can't really see the point in them anymore. Unless you haven't got a car, then it's a alternate means of transport. But just to go riding around the country roads, bicycles are the one. You go and make your own power. It doesn't cost anything, and the achievement afterwards is about 1,000 times greater than it is riding a motorcycle. It's just fantastic, especially if you've done a grueling ride, hills and all the rest of it. You get back and you feel refreshed. So I just got back today and I was shivering inside. I had to take my gear off and sit by a fire. Absolutely zero work, nothing. So, except for a bit of brain work to keep yourself alive, I suppose. So yeah, difficult day. These emotions are absolutely annihilating me, and I just hope that it's going to snap it. I hope it will snap my relationship with food, so that when I do start refeeding, I'll be able to think a bit more, and I certainly don't want to go into this sort of, what I hear people saying about like eating too much. And I know I won't, because I'll definitely be raw. I'll be 100% raw when I go back to it again. I'll be eating raw for at least a couple of months, and maybe beyond. It depends how it goes. I think my relationship with food will be changed forever from doing it. I think my life will be changed forever for doing a water fast. I don't think it'd be for everybody, but I don't think people would actually realise how difficult it is to do one, and how many emotions it brings up. I could almost say I'm quite proud of myself for having the gumption and the guts to stick with it, because most people I come across who I speak to say, "Oh, I could never do that." Wouldn't want to do that. Why would I want to do that? Why would you want to do it? Why would you want to put yourself through 28 days of living hell? But it's not all living hell. Some of it's fine. And I always wake up in the morning feeling good, so relaxed and nice. Stats are better today. The blood pressure's a bit higher, which is a relief, because it was getting so low. It was down to 80 something, 85 over something. I don't know. It was very low. Today it was at 101 over something, so that was all right. Heart rate was even a bit lower today, so maybe I need to do this for another 40 days. Bye for now.